So in the last Turtle Pack video, I did mention that there was another build that I was looking to try. So that's what we're going for here. And no surprise, it involves one of the newer pets to Turtle Pack, and that is the Armadillo. And I think in the thumbnail for this, I'll probably use the good old obviously title, but maybe I'll have to put a question mark after the obviously, because I guess you could argue that this build is somewhat intended. I don't know, it's kind of sketchy. It's very poor. And I think Armadillo in general is pretty terrible in Arena. I think it has more applications than Versus because when you can see the opposing team, you can work out whether or not giving every pet health is actually going to be beneficial for you or not. But when you don't know what's coming, it's pretty bad. And a lot of the time, you're going to end up matching with teams that have Camel, that have Peacock. You know, you're just giving them extra triggers if you're not also playing those pets yourself. And we're not going to play any of them in this run. What I really wanted to do was have Armadillo plus triple Skunk. So we're going to give health to all the pets on both sides. And then if the Armadillo goes first, all the Skunks on my side will go afterwards and remove most of the health that was distributed to the opposing team. And usually it will only be the pets at the very back that tend to have low attack anyway that still get the bonus health from the Armadillo. So the main barrier to this, well, there are a few barriers to it, but fundamentally you need the Armadillo to go first. And Armadillo starts with 2 attack, which I think it's 2 attack. I don't think they changed the stats, just the ability. But since it's on the tier above Parrot and Skunk, both of them are going to have higher attack than the Armadillo, which means you can't really buy it straight away. So at the moment I'm just statting up a Swan to be a carry. I want to have as much gold as possible to help find as many chocolates as I can in order to get I mean the ideal would be 3 level 3 Skunks, but I think that's pretty unlikely in pack 1. And here's a team that has Elephant, Camel, Hippo, so you know, if we had Armadillo, we're just going to make their lives even easier. And we're just going to keep working on statting up the Swan, although maybe I should have been rolling for Skunk here. I think in some senses I'm trying to wait until I get the Armadillo first, although to be honest, I don't know, that doesn't really help either, because buying the Armadillo immediately is generally not a good idea, especially when you're running a team like I am here. You're much better just keeping it frozen and waiting till such time as you can buff it to have higher attack, but also that you've already got multiple Skunks in the team. So we're just going to buy sell mouse here for some more stats on the Swan, and I'm going to take Crocodile as a temporary parrot buddy. We don't have any Skunks yet, but because we've had such a bad start, we are facing pretty awful opponents, so we're relatively safe for the time being. So Chili is also vitally important for this. We're not going to have high attack in general, apart from, I mean, even the Swan itself is not going to have very high attack, but we want to take advantage of the high health and just have as many Chili hits as possible. So we are going to get the level 2 Parrot ready, but we've yet to see a Skunk, or if we have, then I've probably rolled past it. Kind of an unusual team here with the whale and then the peacock behind it, but we take the level, no Skunk still, another Parrot. So we're almost going to have level 3 Parrot ready as soon as we find the first Skunk. And I'm probably also going to look for Tiger as well. It just makes it so much easier to find the level ups if you've got 3 different pets to look for. So there is Skunk and also Armadillo. But Parrot is now at 8 attack. So we need to stat up the Armadillo to the point where it's going to have higher attack than the Parrot. And I think, do I risk it here? I'm on 2 hearts. I'm just going to risk it. The teams we're facing so far have been pretty awful. Buying that cupcake only means that the skunk will have lower attack than the armadillo. I probably should freeze the cat here, yep. And the parrot is going to go off first. But the armadillo is only giving 6 HP at the moment, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, we're going to be fine. But now we can bring the cat in, and that will allow us to focus buffs onto the armadillo and try and guarantee that it has higher attack. I do buy the chili here, which is a little bit of a risk because I don't know for sure that I'm going to find another piece of food. We get chocolate, so I actually end up having to use the chocolate on the armadillo. And we can't really use the splash food in case we end up missing the armadillo. So a summon team, probably one of the genuine use cases for armadillo would be, your opponent has summons, you buy it in order to buff up your hippo or rhino or whichever pet has chili. But of course this person has level 2 shark. They probably faced crocodile the round before, so they have horse at the back instead of shark at the back. But we level the parrot and we get the cow, but we don't actually have space for the cow, so I change my mind. And we thankfully do find a pair. So now the armadillo is going to go before both skunks. And we're free to buy the can for potentially finding a tiger. So we do give a whole load of HP, but then we take all that HP back, and the chili results in the instant kill with the level 3 skunk. And I think I probably, if I buff the armadillo a bit more, then I do make it possible for me to buy some more splash food without risking breaking the setup. So find a tiger. And we are on 8 wins though, so the chances of getting another level 3 skunk is pretty low. But we can also go for level 2 armadillo just for a bit of a flex. And yeah, this team had tiger ant. Not quite sure what was going on there. So take the level on the armadillo. We could get a tiger from the level up, which we do. So now we have the double. Okay, we have the level 1, 2, 3 skunk. The base stat skunk is just there to be copied. And then look at this beautiful stuff. Second position, highest health, results in another instant kill with the chili. And there we go. Armadillo plus triple skunk. Now I do think this was probably recorded when the pool of teams was not that strong. So it kind of slightly misrepresents how good this combo actually is. But here's another one. Turn 13, very weak opposing team, but it's pretty funny that we both have double level 2 skunk. And it's actually going to turn out to be a 1 HP win on the tiger at the end. I can't really recommend this build, but I suppose I had to do something with Armadillo in Turtle Pack sooner or later.